Hey friends, how are you? It's Sabrina here. So I wanted to do a video this week on what you do when you style your hair. So for me personally, this is going to be what I personally do to style my curls and to get them ready for diffusing or air drying. But I wanted to do this video because I've had some people ask specific questions. So I wanted to bring them right to a direct video of every product that I use, including some tools and stuff like that as well, without having to use heat on your hair. But what do I do when my hair is wet before I style it, whether it's with a diffuser or I let it air dry? So we're gonna just jump right into it. My hair is wet. I just got out of the shower. I just washed my hair, and so I wanted to do a video on exactly what I do to style my curls and get them ready for plopping. I usually use my hair repair to plop before I diffuse, air dry. And the reason why I do that is because it removes a lot of that excess moisture and locks in that product without creating any frizz from my experience. So I have all of this stuff linked down below if you want to go to my Amazon store. Make sure you check that out. In the meantime, let's just get started with this video. So my hair is really long and it's gonna be a little hard to kind of style it so that you can see everything that I'm doing, but I want to just do it all in one place, in one shot. So let's get started. This is my wet hair fresh out of the shower, but you want to make sure that your hair is extremely wet. So the first thing that I do is I have this continual mist water bottle and I make sure that my hair is really wet. It starts to get dry around this part around my face, so I want to make sure that it's all wet. Okay, my hair is wet and yeah, it's dripping, so that's perfect. So that's what you want. So next what we're gonna do is we are going to use our Prep Rally. I am almost out of this. Oh, I don't want this day to come. It is a little bit more pricey. It's by Drybar. However, it works really well as one, a heat protectant, and two, a detangler to prep your hair for all the products you're gonna put in. It's just really fantastic and it smells good too. So this is the Prep Rally Prep and Prime Detangler by Drybar. You put a couple mists in your hair. So this is very light spray. And like I said, I have very long hair, so you want to get everything. All right, I also have a wide tooth comb. I use this because I don't want to cause any breakage. And even when I'm in the shower, what I do is I make sure that I use this in the shower to detangle my hair. And you want to start when your hair is tangled, you want to start from the bottom up because you don't want to have tangles up here and you start breaking your hair up here. If you just go in nice short strokes higher and higher up your hair, it is going to allow you to go all the way through with no problem. The back of my hair is usually the most tangled. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we are going to use a deep leave-on conditioner. And so I want to show the AG Hair Care Fast Food Leave-On Conditioner. This is what I've been currently using in every single video so far. This is a 6 fluid ounce bottle, so this is going to last me for a while, and I don't really want to have a bunch of opened products that are for the same purpose. So I'm trying to go through one product at a time, and all you do is you rake it through your hair, meaning that you just take your fingers, and don't be afraid of using a lot of product. The more product, the better, depending on the weather. So around me right now, it is raining and it is dreary outside. So this is the perfect time to be able to put on some leave-in conditioner and give your hair that extra lock-in moisture without adding any extra frizz. Once all of the product is in, you want to make sure it's distributed evenly. So you just take your wide tooth comb and comb through. You shouldn't have any tangles at this point. It should be pretty detangled, so it should be a really quick, smooth process for you. Next, what I've been using is the Briogeo Curl Charisma. This is a travel size, but I've really been liking this to give me that curl and definition. And if you've been on my channel at all, you know that I'm not really going for volume. I naturally already have that. I am going for definition. And so this should do maybe a little bit more all of the curls that I have. And you want to have your hair still be wet at this point. You don't want to have it dry at all. If you need to add water, feel free to do so before you put any more product in. So I've had some friends ask me, does your hair get weighed down with this much product in it? And at first I was really careful about how much product I was putting in because I didn't want it to feel heavy or crunchy or look like it was too overstyled. However, what I found is by using more product, it's giving me more definition and it's making my curls look more natural and last longer. So if you're ever in doubt of how much product to use, always start off with less and you can always add more. That is just one tip for, I guess, everything in life, is that you can always add more, you cannot take away. So once you put a ton of product in your hair, you're not going to be able, unless if you have to rinse it all out, and that would be wasteful of getting that extra product out. So just always add less and then keep adding a little bit at a time, so that way you aren't overdoing it with the product. But I kind of go through, and once I am done with all of the product before the gel, I like to use the knockoff Denman brush, and this will help with the definition as well. So I start by brushing down and then I brush out. And so if you haven't watched a lot of curly videos before, Mains by Mel is how I really watched and got into getting just interested in creating my own curls, bringing my own curls back, and I really like her channel. She's super fun, so funny, and really educated, and that just really keeps my attention, especially because listening to someone talk about their hair for 30 minutes could get really boring, but she keeps it really entertaining. So this is what I've learned through watching different YouTubers and different videos, but I really am enjoying my curly girl process. We're a few weeks in now, and I think every single week it just gets better and better. So if you've been on this journey with me since day one, let me know what you think about it too, because it's been really fun to start recording videos regularly and uploading regularly. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, and that way you can see all the rest of the videos on my journey. We've had some pretty rough patches so far, the first few. However, it's all trial and error. So I am not a hairstylist. I do not claim to be a knowledgeable curly girl at all. We are just learning all together. And I think it makes it more realistic versus seeing, you know, some girls who've been curling and doing their hair natural for years and years. It's really easy to, it looks so easy, right? And so making it, you know, a journey together, I think is super fun. So I'm super excited to have you guys here. Thank you for your time. Next, we are going to get into the gel, and I've been using the Garnier Fructis Curl Scrunch Controlling Gel, and this is for controlled curls. And so I think that a gel really just locks in every product that you had just put in your hair without it creating too much of a cast. And I really enjoy that because I don't want my hair to look scrunchy. And I put about this much, palm of my hand. Basically, it's about the same amount of product for every single product I'm putting in my hands, just using one hand to scrunch, the other one's holding more product. And you want to now start creating that definition. And so whether you're using more like a mousse type texture, I just find so far I'm really enjoying the gel, but I think for my next videos, once I get through this gel, I might try a mousse because they're all different. So your curl pattern's different than mine. Your product preferences is going to be different than mine. I just wanted to show you exactly what my products were that I'm using and the way that I'm using them. I feel like when so many people talk about their hair, they're spending a lot of money, or they think they need to spend a lot of money on products to keep their hair styled and looking healthy, and I found that to not be the case at all. I get all of my products through Amazon, and so they are delivered in a couple days with free shipping, and they are drugstore prices, so you can probably find them in Walmart or Target too, which I think is really nice that it's accessible for everyone to be able to have curls and style their hair no matter what their budget is. You can still use all of these products, so I think that's really great. My hair is styled, we are ready to go, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope that you learned something, or at least realize that you have some great products already and you're gonna start using them on your curly girl journey. I can't wait to see you in next week's video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and thank you so much for being on this journey with me. If you have any recommendations or suggestions about some upcoming videos that I can do, some different techniques, maybe some different products to use that you would like to see used on my hair, make sure you let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye.